The 2017 Mercedes-AMG SL65. Launched for the 2012 model year, the sixth-generation Mercedes-Benz SL represented a revolution over its predecessor, having its body made almost entirely from aluminum. As a result, it was 242 pounds lighter than the previous model, on top of having a sportier design and more powerful engines. At the 2015 Los Angeles Auto Show, Mercedes introduced a facelift for the Roadster, which covered both the standard and the AMG-badged models. Set to go on sale for the 2017 model year in the US, the two-seater will cross the pond in both SL63 and SL65 guises. In this review, I will focus on the range-topping SL65 to see what makes it stand out compared to both the non-AMG and the SL63 versions. Much like all revised or redesigned AMG models, the SL65, and the SL63 for that matter, will go on sale under different names. Previously known as the Mercedes-Benz SL65 AMG, the Roadster will be marketed as the Mercedes-AMG SL65. The new naming scheme debuted with the Mercedes-AMG GT and will be used for all AMG-badged Mercs from now on. As with most AMG facelifts, the SL65 received an updated exterior and interior and will continue to use the massive V12 powerplant that made the previous model one of the most aggressive roadsters on the market. Keep reading to find out what changes for 2017. Continue reading to learn more about the 2017 Mercedes-AMG SL65. Exterior. Naturally, the SL65 has received similar upgrades to the standard SL, but with the familiar AMG spec body parts that make it significantly more aggressive on the road. While the headlamps, the front grille, and the bumper are identical as far as shape and size go, the SL65's front fascia sports a number of features that makes it stand out as the brawniest member of the SL class family. Add-ons include a newly designed, twin-blade radiator grille that's wider at the bottom, chrome inserts on the upper edge of the air intakes, a bumper grille with horizontal slats. Add-ons include a newly designed, twin-blade radiator grille that's wider at the bottom, chrome inserts on the upper edge of the air intakes, a bumper grille with horizontal slats, and a front splitter for enhanced aerodynamics. The engine hood and the front fenders remains unchanged except for the V12 biturbo badges between the front wheels and the doors and the high-gloss chrome inserts in the side skirts. The only other notable change to the car's profile are the 10-spoke light alloy wheels painted in titanium gray with a high sheen finish. The rollers measure 19 inches at the front and 20 inches to the rear. Around back, the SL65 is distinguished by all red taillights, a trunk lid spoiler, and the quad exhaust configuration. The diffuser is also slightly different than non-AMG models, featuring chrome inserts between and underneath the exhaust pipes. Much like the ones in the side skirts, the SL65's is high-gloss chrome, while the SL63's is silver chrome. Interior. On the inside, the facelift brings only minor updates. The standard sports seats in Nappa leather feature optimized lateral support, while the three-spoke steering wheels, also swathed in Nappa leather, has a mildly revised button configuration. Standard features also include carbon fiber trim and the analog clock atop the center stack. From the options list, customers will be able to order an AMG performance steering wheel with Dinamica inserts for additional grip and AMG carbon grain aluminum trim. Drivetrain. Though it received numerous upgrades inside and out, the SL65 uses the same 6.0-liter V12 engine as the model it replaces. There's no need to be disappointed though, as the V12 is good for 621 horsepower and 738 pound-feet of torque, which converts to 0 to 60 mph sprints of only 3.9 seconds and a top speed of 186 miles per hour. V12 is good for 621 horsepower and 738 pound-feet of torque, which converts to 0 to 60 mph sprints of only 3.9 seconds and a top speed of 186 miles per hour. While the non-AMG models received the brand's new 9-speed automatic transmission, the SL65 continues with a mildly improved version of the previous 7-speed dual-clutch gearbox. Mercedes says that the transmission is now even more responsive, especially in Sport Plus and manual mode due to optimized engine and gearbox software. Also, the new aluminum shift paddles transmit the driver's commands to change the gear even faster, improving both feel and dynamics. The SL65 is equipped with a mechanical rear axle differential lock as standard, which provides enhanced stability when braking from high speeds and better traction when accelerating fast from a standing starts. There are 5 driving modes available: Comfort, Sport, Sport Plus, Individual, and Race. Each of them modify parameters such as throttle response and engine sound, offering a different experience behind the wheel. As you might have already guessed, Race mode turns the SL65 into an aggressive beast, while Comfort mode provides a more comfortable experience with early gear changes. Drivetrain specifications. Safety. Much like the non-AMG SL, SL65 has an array of active and passive safety systems designed to keep the two occupants protected. Standard and options features include active brake assist, Distronic Plus with steering assist, blind spot assist, pre-safe and pre-safe plus systems, active lane keeping assist, rearview camera, Parktronic with active parking assist, and pop-up roll bars. Prices. Pricing has yet to be announced, but the facelifted SL65 shouldn't be a lot more expensive than the model it replaces. The current version retails from $217,550, which makes it one of the most expensive Mercs in dealerships. Competition. Porsche 911 Turbo. The 911 Turbo may sport a different drivetrain configuration and more aggressive styling compared to the SL65, but if you're looking for quick sprints and high speeds, the Porsche is a sports car you need to consider. While the turbocharged 3.8-liter flat 6 might not be as powerful as Merc's V12 at 520 horsepower in the Turbo and 560 in the Turbo S, the 911 is significantly quicker from 0 to 60 miles per hour. The Turbo needs only 3.2 seconds to hit the benchmark, while the Turbo S will get you there in 2.9 ticks. Top speed is equally impressive at 195 and 197, respectively. Though it's not as stylish as the SL65, the 911 Turbo is significantly more affordable. The Turbo starts from $151,100, while the Turbo S retails from $182,700. Find out more about the Porsche 911 Turbo here. Jaguar F-Type R. When it comes to full-fledged 2 seats, the F-Type R has everything it needs to compete against the SL65. The most powerful F-Type in production, the R comes with a supercharged 5.0-liter V8 that cranks out 550 horses and 502 pound-feet of torque. Available in both coupe and convertible body styles, it needs less than 4 seconds to hit 60 miles per hour, with the AWD version hitting the benchmark in as quick as 3.5 seconds. On the inside, it's a bit cramped and not as nice as the SL65, but the $103,600 and $106,450 sticker for the coupe and convertible, respectively, makes it a worthy proposition. Read more about the Jaguar F-Type R here. BMW M6. Arguably one of the most affordable high-performance two-door, the BMW M6 is also the slowest. Powered by a twin-turbo, 4.4-liter V8 rated at 560 horsepower and 501 pound-feet of torque, the M6 is nowhere near as quick as the SL65, needing 4.2 seconds to hit 60 miles per hour from a standing start. For the convertible model, the benchmark drops to 4.3 ticks. Top speed is also inferior at 155 miles per hour. More power can be had with the competition package, which adds an extra 15 horses to the output and shaves a 10th second off the 0 to 60 mph time. Pricing starts from $113,400 for the coupe and $119,700 for the convertible. Find out more about the BMW M6 here. Conclusion. Although it doesn't bring significant improvements in the drivetrain department, the 2017 facelift makes the SL65 a more aggressive car to look at, which is what many enthusiasts have been asking for ever since the current model arrived in 2012. But, while adding more power and torque wouldn't have made much sense given it already packs 621 horses and a whopping 738 pound-feet of twist, maybe Mercedes could have done something about its weight in order to make it quicker and more nimble. While I'm well aware that the SL65 is more of a two-seat Grand Tourer rather than a full-fledged sports car, I still think Stuttgart needs to ditch more weight in order to make it a bit more competitive with the likes of the Jaguar F-Type. But that will probably happen when the next generation arrives. Meanwhile, the SL65 remains a luxurious and sporty vehicle that's suited for both spirited driving and cruising, but with a somewhat ludicrous sticker. Love it more aggressive styling, sporty, luxurious interior, strong power figures and mind-boggling torque. Leave it very expensive, significantly slower than the 911 Turbo.
If you liked this video, please share your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.